Hello there, Jofinator here, FTB Play episode 42. Welcome back, everybody. You can see here I'm quickly making some Tesseract frames, and you're probably saying to yourself, what in the world is a Tesseract? And no, it's not the thing from Captain America or the Avengers. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 42. Today we're going to be working on getting some oil and turning it into fuel because we need some power generation, and right now the only infrastructure I have is for steam boilers, so clearly we're going to have to set up some more steam. So what are we going to do with this Tesseract? Well, we have to make Tesseract frames, and these Tesseracts are from thermal expansion, and they allow for kind of interdimensional teleporting of anything. So you can see here in the top right I've got Tesseracts looked up, and you can make energy Tesseracts, so for power, so build craft power, the energy cell I've got downstairs. You can get liquids through them, so like oil or water or fuel or whatever you like. Or you can get items, so you can transport, say, I wanted all the cobble to go into this chest and I wanted to just toss it into the Tesseract. I totally could. And then you kind of have to make these with the frame and the unattuned Tesseract. So to get the frame, you can see I just made that. You need diamonds, some hardened glass, and tin. And then you use that frame in a liquid transposer with some molten ender, so it's just ender pearls in the magma crucible, and you can see I've done that here, and you put your Tesseract frames in there. So that is going to hopefully, did you guys see that? I just lost the Tesseract frame. What in the world just happened? Huh, weird. Anyway, so I'm quickly turn off my chunk boundaries here. I'm quickly making myself some unattuned Tesseracts. So let me get those real quick. So the unattuned Tesseracts, if you want to make them into anything, you need the pneumatic servos. You guys remember those, right? So pneumatic servos are just iron, redstone, and glass. So let's get some iron real quick. Need some redstone. Right? I think so anyway. Oh, just one redstone, sorry. And some glass. There we go. So we're going to make 2 of these. Just like that. And we also need, for our liquid Tesseracts, we need copper and silver and tin. So grab a bit of copper. We only need 2 copper. We need some silver. Where is it? There it is. And we need some tin. So we need a little bit more. Oh, there we go. We got tons of tin. Alright, so let's grab our other unattuned Tesseract. Do they stack? Oh, they do. Cool. Alright, so the unattuned Tesseracts, you just place in the center with your pneumatic servos, your 2 tin, 2 silver, and copper. Or is it the other way around? There we go. So liquid Tesseracts. These things are really cool. So let's head out to the pumping station and get set up there. Although I think what we might need to do is quickly empty these 2 tanks here. So I think this one right here is already empty. Yep. So we've got nothing in there. And this tank is nearly empty. So I might have to get a little bit more or maybe break the bottom. I don't know. So let's just, well, you know what? We can actually start the generator up with this biofuel. Start it to get cooking. And then I'll empty the rest of this out and I'll come back, guys. Alright, guys. So you can see I've quickly kind of cleaned up the area here. I've been fueling this thing quite a bit here. I've got the rest of my biofuel. I'll probably have to break the bottom, but that's okay. And I've really cleaned it up. You remember that mess that was in here? Yeah. Well, I've actually made it a lot smarter. So I've got, I'm going to have a little bit of autarkic gates. I'm kind of powering it so that we're going to have to make some more anyway. So that the items are automatically pulled out. And I'm going to have Tesseracts doing the rest of the work for me. So what's going to happen here is I've made 2 more Tesseracts. And I'm actually going to have all the steam coming from here, which comes out of there, of course. And it's going to be going into this first Tesseract. So you got to actually make yourself a channel. So I'm going to set it up so that this channel is called Steam Output. Alright, so, add it. Hey. Send only. What is going on? Maybe I have to have a second Tesseract. So let's quickly install a second Tesseract, just in case. So we know that an engine goes here and an engine goes here. So we clearly need a Tesseract here, right? Steam. Is that how it works? What is going on? Ah, okay. So you have to set it to the frequency of 1. So steam, that receives it. So now, if I click steam and I hit set, you can see that this one is going to be transferring steam to that. Now, why would I ever want to do that? Well, you can see if I just kind of clear this out here, I go inside this tank and I break the block. Which one is it? Is it this one? I think so. So let's grab that tank wall real quick. Now if I remake this tank, I don't think it'll yeah, it shouldn't have anything in it. Alright, cool. So what's going to happen is this is going to power two engines that I'm yet to make. We're going to make those together, and it's going to be powering a refinery. So you can see we got a lot to work on today. The refinery is going to take my oil production, and it's going to turn it into fuel. So we're going to run back to the oil base, and we're going to turn that oil over here with Tesseract. So we're going to put a Tesseract here, and this Tesseract is going to be called oil number 2. Save frequency. You're going to set it, and this is going to be receive only. You can see right there, receive only. So now we're going to hop through. We're going to need another chunk loader. You guys remember how I made that last time. Gotta get a book, and we'll go from there. So see you guys in a sec. Alrighty guys, so I'm back over here at the oil pump, and you can see I'm just kind of trying to set it up here so that this thing runs. And we need, I think this is all we need, yeah. So that will set it up so that I can power into the liquid Tesseract. Now if I power up this Tesseract here, and I say oil, and I give this one a send only, and I set it to it, this thing should be, if we go back to the house, powering the oil room. Now the problem we're going to have is, I have to place a chunk loader here first. We're going to have it, there we go, show lasers, make sure it's covering the whole area, perfect. I'm not sure how much this is going to allow to be output, so I'm going to quickly just give it another kind of slot to output into, because we want as much oil going to the base as we can get. The problem I'm worried about, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Alright, there we go. Is I'm not totally sure how much oil I'm going to have altogether. So, what's going on here? Come on. Hey. Tell me I'm out of oil. There's no way. Oh, it's still going down. Okay, so this isn't even a fully all the way down into the pit yet. Okay, so I'm not too worried, but we'll turn this one off because we don't need it. There we go. So that one will be the backup in case we need more oil. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go back to the base real quick here, and we'll see if we've got oil back in the downstairs basement. So let's go down there. So let's check it out. So this thing has 5,000 oil. Perfect. So it is getting oil. Alright, so we know it's getting oil. It's just a little bit slow. I don't think we can really do anything about that, so to speak. Maybe upgrade the engine. So let me go grab, I've got a bit of this stuff left, so the biomass cans. So if we, oh, I thought this was still that upstairs. Fail. So if we come up here and we grab a few of those engines I used downstairs before, so you can see I've got my biogas engines. Let's grab, say, 2 of them. Alright, so we need 2 of those, maybe a bit of cobble. And we need our levers again. Where are they? There they go. Alright, now we need some lava. I think I saw on the way over there a volcano, so maybe we'll just run by there real quick and grab a few cans of lava. So let's head on over there real quick. So you guys are going to have to watch me, but that's alright because, you know, a little bit of traveling on camera never hurt anybody. Alright, so let's do a little bit of a jog here. The nice thing is I've got a full suit now, so you guys don't have to watch too much. So here's the volcano. If we can find the actual lava source block. There we go. So let's grab ourselves a little bit of lava here. That is the spawn block, I do believe. Yep. Alright. Just kind of seal it off here. Just to make sure. There we go. Alright, so we got about 4 little buckets of lava. So now if we keep on running, you guys can see the damage I've left in my wake. You can see the damage. There's the pump. It's pretty far away. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually install a new engine. We should probably try and clean up this mess. It looks like the BP oil spill over here. Alright, so let's go up here. Let's break this engine. Grab that probably. And let's place a new one. So let's place our biogas engine here. Just like that. And we need to give it some lava to warm it up. Oh, no! Oh! Alright, so let's give it about half that and then half that. So that'll give it enough energy. We're going to install another one here. I need to use my cobble real quick. Got to give it a lever. Just like that. We'll put the fuel in it for now. I gotta get some more lava, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so this looks like it's giving us quite a bit of oil here. So let's go hop on through and just see how the tank's looking. So we've got 43 buckets worth of oil in there. So what I'm going to do is right now we're going to let that build up a little bit of a stockpile. And we're going to also run upstairs. We're going to... Oh, that's not upstairs. That's outside. Check on this, make sure it's still working. Oh, we got a bit of steam going. Nice. So I'm guessing we got some power generation now. That's good. We're having a few steps in the right direction here. Where's my food? Oh, there it is. It's on my hotbar. So what we'll do right now is we'll quickly sleep through the night, and then we'll build another new mod item. So you guys remember how I was building steam-powered turbines and steam-powered engines? I think I've done steam-powered engines already, but I haven't done this kind. So let's go and check out the steam industrial steam engine. So it takes a few steel gears, not too expensive, and it takes 3 steel plates. Now I think I've got some steel plates left over, hopefully anyway. I've got iron plates. Okay, we do. We have some steel plates left. And how much steel do we have left? Oh, nice, a lot. Wow, that's a good amount. Awesome. So I think I'm going to make 2 steel or industrial steam engines just for now. Grab myself a bit more cobble. We need some wood. There we go. We need some iron. And we need some redstone. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to go over to our project table here. Get rid of this recipe. Toss our iron, our wood, and our cobble, all that stuff in there. Grab our piston plan. And grab 2 pistons out. I think that's all we need. And then we need some glass. Alright, so to make these industrial steam engines, we just need our gears, which we got to make real quick. Oh, don't have any wood on me. I left it all in here. Come on, get your head in the game. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. 4 wooden gears. Get myself my cobble back. 4 cobble gears, or stone, or whatever you want to call them. And you upgrade those with your steel to get yourself these steel gears. Although I need a bit more steel. There we go. And that gets us... What? Come on. Where's the other gears? Oh, there they are. Alright, so we get our steel gears with our pistons, with some glass, and our steel plates. Gets us these industrial steam engines. Awesome. Now, these industrial steam engines, I believe, can be powered through a tesseract, though I've been wrong. So we're going to try that right now. So we also need to make ourselves a refinery before I do this. So let's go do that real quick. Oh, well, I guess we can go check out how the oil's doing. How are you doing, oil? Huh? I really hope we don't hit the bottom of the oil pit just yet, because I mean, okay, no, we're not. Okay, because I haven't seen any other spawns. I mean, I've seen small little baby ones, but nothing really too big that would actually last. Oh, that's a wow! Holy smokes! All right, that's a good amount. All right, I don't mind that. So let's head upstairs. Let's make a refinery. So I think a refinery takes a diamond gear. So I'm going to check to make sure I don't have any extra gears laying around, because I could skip a few steps. Okay, it doesn't look like I can see any just yet. So let's quickly make one more gear, just like this. Upgrade it to stone. Upgrade the stone to a gold gear and an iron gear, and then a diamond gear. Diamond gears are so expensive. Oh. Alright, so an iron gear, all the way up to a gold gear, and up to a diamond gear. So then from a diamond gear, I think you also need a refinery. You also need 3 tanks and 2 redstone torches. That's not bad. Other than the fact that I've got no glass left. So I'm going to let this cook up, guys, and I'll come back. Alright, guys, and to finish it off here, we just throw our tanks together with our gold gear to get the refinery. Awesome. Now, this refinery, if you haven't used it before, it's very, very powerful. It takes a lot of power, I think like 15 megajoules per tick or something, or Minecraft joules or whatever they call it. But it's very worth it. I mean, I wouldn't recommend... I think we might be out of oil. I wouldn't recommend anything other than this. If you have an ability to get fuel, I would recommend you doing it at all costs. Now you're going to see here I can right click on it and open it up. So I can say, you know, from this side input and to this side input. But I'm only going to have this side inputting, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to be pulling probably... Oh, give me that back. Hey. Give me that back. I didn't want to do that, so to speak, but this will have to work for now. It's not going to be beautiful. Alright, let's wrench this. Let's see if it works. There we go, alright. So it's going to be pulling at the front. That's all we need, really. It doesn't matter. So let's, am I out of oil? Please don't tell me I'm out of oil. Oh, God. I think I might be out of oil, guys. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well that's something we'll have to figure out in a few seconds. Let's get this build finished here. So let's, we got a refinery. Let's grab our industrial steam engines just like this. Place them up and down. And let's have this, should be turned on, yeah? So maybe you can't output directly from this to an engine. So what we'll do is we'll take our cobble, just like this, and we'll put our tesseract, we'll say right there, and we'll grab our liquid ducts, kind of like that, and like that, and we'll say steam set frequency. So now they're getting, well, they should be getting steam. Is that what you have to do? Okay, you have to turn them on for them to even get steam. So maybe I didn't have to do this. Anyway, so these things are going to be getting steam. They're going to start powering up once they get to a certain heat level. And I'm hoping that's enough steam anyway to... Oh, fail. Alright, I'll have to go get some levers, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so that's working up there. I've got the wrenches going, or I've got the levers going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my redstone energy cell. And we're going to quickly make a few autarkic gates. So just bring this down here, just like that. And we need ourselves some redstone energy cells. So let's go, boys. Let's go. Other than that, this build is pretty much done. So it looks pretty good. You can see these things are giving out 8 megajoules per, or Minecraft joules per tick, which is plenty for this refinery. Alright, so that should give me my redstone chipset. No, don't make me a gate. I want autarkic. So you need a gate, a pulsating chipset, and what was that? And a redstone iron chipset. So I'm going to have to make these as well. So we'll make a few more of those regular redstone chipsets. And as soon as this one's done, we'll make some redstone iron chipsets. So I'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, so I've managed to find myself another oil spawn, and you can see this has been working pretty well here. I am losing heat here because I've run out of fuel, and I got my autarkic gates, so you can see they're both powering it up, and I've got about 4 buckets worth of fuel. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to run upstairs, and we're actually going to get another set of tesseracts, because I actually want to power I want to pump the actual fuel straight into the thing. I don't want to use cans anymore. It's a waste of tin, and it's a waste of time, to be honest, to manually watch it all the time. So we're going to actually set it up to just work on its own. So I'm going to get myself some hardened glass here. There we go. Oh, take one back. Quickly make one of these. Just like this. Get myself the tesseract frames. Hopefully I've got enough of this stuff in here. We'll find out in a sec. And then once that starts working, we're going to start working on the pneumatic servos. So for that, with some redstone and some glass, just like that. Redstone, iron, glass, pneumatic servos. Now we need some tin, we need some silver, and we need some copper. Now we should have 2 unattuned tesseracts. It's taking a little bit of time here. We're running out of power. Hopefully it's got enough in there. The first one we're going to make right now using our pneumatic servo. Just like this. Liquid tesseract number 1. Man, these tesseracts are really convenient. You know, I wanted to avoid these tesseracts this series simply because I think it's a little bit cheap to just be able to teleport things without any kind of loss. But these things seem to be like really convenient, and I think they have a 5% loss or something, so it doesn't hurt too much to use them. So you guys remember how when I set this thing up, I left a little gap back here for something to kind of pump into. So I'm going to actually, I think I've got some liquid ducts in here somewhere. There we go. So we're going to take some liquid ducts, just like that. I've got my lever. No, I don't have my lever. Put my lever back. There it is. So we're going to place our lever in here. We're going to give this thing a whack with our wrench so that it fills up with fuel. Now we're going to put our tesseract here. And this tesseract is going to go into fuel. And this one's going to be send only. So we're going to put it as number 3, set frequency save. And then what we're going to do, I think, is you can just actually just put it right against it. So if we hit fuel, receive only, set frequency, this thing should be filling up with fuel. So we've got ourselves a nice steady stream of fuel. Now, I'm not sure if this is enough. It might just completely empty itself out. But I think what we've got here is a powerful enough system to actually make ourselves some fuel. So we've got a steady income of oil, a good source of fuel now. I mean, it's not perfect yet, but this thing is turned back on. So that's the good news. The good thing about fuel is it lasts, I think, 3 times as long as biofuel. So if we check here, fuel, so biofuel, the biofuel can only has 32K heat in a liquid-fueled firebox, whereas actual fuel, there it is, it lasts for 96K heat in a liquid-fueled firebox. So just a little bit on 3 times the amount of time. So that's pretty good. Anyway, guys, I think that's a good enough episode for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Come back next time. We'll be working on a little bit more of the way to kill the Ender Dragon. We're into the attack stage now, so we got to get rid of his shields. And as always, guys, enjoy.